And to talk about Japan's economy now, with me is Lee Kian Soon of Astral Asset Management, and he joins us from our city studio at OCBC Center. So is Japan's Prime Minister just kicking the can down the road if he delays the sales tax hike?
As I've mentioned in the last interview, Japan's overall economy is really not in a very encouraging situation. The consumer prices have declined over the past 2 months. In April, it has gone down 0.3% year-on-year, and in March, it has declined 0.1% year-on-year. In Tokyo, the consumer prices have declined 0.5% year-on-year. Coupled with an export that has plunged more than 10% in April, plus the retail sales have stalled. Prime Minister Abe really have not much options left, but actually to delay the sales tax increase.
Regardless,
a lot of economies have cautioned.
Sorry, go on.
A lot of economists have actually cautioned Prime Minister Abe that if he does not do that, he will actually be faced with economic recession.
Now, regardless of the reason, will postponing the next sales tax increase pose a big fiscal burden for Japan?
I think the government of Japan still have other options, despite the fact that a postponement of the sales tax increase will lead to fiscal delay in terms of achieving a fiscal balance. The government definitely have other triggers to overcome this delay.
Now, Standard & Poor's, Moody's and Fitch, they've lowered Japan's credit rating in the past 2 years. So is Japan at risk of another downgrade then?
The credit agencies typically make an overall assessment of the economic situation of a country before making any upgrades or downgrades. In the case of Japan, if the credit agencies decides to downgrade, it is more likely due to an overall deterioration of the economic health of the country, rather than solely based on the delay of the sales tax increase. Having said that, if there is a credit downgrade, it will most likely impact the financial institutions in Japan much more than the non-financial companies.
If the delay in the sales tax rise is announced on Wednesday, how do you think the yen and Japanese stocks are going to react to it?
The Japanese stock market will react positively if there is a sales tax increase delay. Predominantly in terms of the consumer-related stocks. As we have seen of yesterday, Nikkei intraday has increased 1.4%, led predominantly by the consumer-related stocks. In terms of the yen, any news of a potential downgrade by credit rating agencies means bad news for the yen. And we have seen that coupled with the appreciating US dollar as a result of the impending interest rate rise by Fed in the coming summer, the yen has depreciated to 111 per dollar versus an all-time high of 106 per dollar in early May.
And what do you think? Will the Prime Minister also announce an economic spending package this week to boost the economy?
I think any economic expansion package will be related and shaped by key political events. The delay of the sales tax increase would probably mean a lower house election. And there is a coming upper house election in early July. The Prime Minister Abe will most likely link up all the announcements of economic stimulus packages to the key economic events. As part of Abenomics 2.0, we will focus on a strong economy, improve social stability, as well as more focus on childcare support.
Now, looking ahead, June is when the Bank of Japan policy meeting will take place. Will the BOJ deliver further monetary easing?
I think the BOJ has already caught the market by surprise 2 times this year. June will be a very busy month for investors. There will be the Fed meeting in mid-June alongside with the BOJ meeting. There will be the Brexit referendums in UK as well as the Spanish general election. I will opt for the BOJ not to make any major change in the June meeting, but rather wait out until the end July meeting with more clarities on local election events as well as international developments. Having said that, I think it's more important to understand that more monetary easing might not actually help much given its diminishing return. Rather, there should be more focus on economic reforms in order to deliver more value for the economy.
Okay, Lee Kian Soon of Astral Asset Management, thank you so much.